So I finally caved in and did it. I saw the memes about how long it was gonna take, the hours they were up all night, and how hard they had to think about it. And I still did it. I finally made my iOS home screen, and now I can show y'all my setup, and it's very nice. It's not the best, but it's still nice. It took like 2 days. I didn't even do all of my pages, but it took me longer because I was specifically looking for one person's art, and he didn't have that much, so I ended up just doing one page of that. And not all of it even ended up being by him, just like a few. And like I said, I'm very indecisive, so like each page is different, and I'm probably not gonna do my first 2 pages. Okay, here's just my widgets page. And on the first page is normal. There's me at that party in my little photo stack. And I'm just gonna won't. And it's 64 degrees outside. So start decorating for Christmas, everybody. And then there's my 2 widget pages, my VPN, bike thing. Then here's the page that I finished last night. Well, actually, I finished it at like 1 or something like that this morning. It was just really early this morning. But I have my TikTok as Pluto, Facebook as Earth. Can't remember the names of all these planets for some reason, so I'm going to skip around. Then I have my astronauts that I made GroupMe, Quora, and Pinterest. And I thought it was really cool. I made all of these myself, and it doesn't really take that long to do as long as you can find the right logo and a picture that matches your background. And then I have my Drew Barrymore thing by SZA because that's the last song I'm listening to, and it only updates every 5 minutes. And I even made a shortcut for when I was driving to put my phone on Do Not Disturb and play my driving playlist on Shuffle. And I make a driving playlist for every month. Let's see. And here's the page where I want to match the artwork to the artwork that's coming to my phone case. Well, that's on my phone case that is coming. It has the Great Wave on it, and I was trying to find a YouTube video of someone who had that same case. I'm getting it from Rhino Shield, and I was trying to find like what the case looked like in person because I already ordered it. This is such an Amare case; it just looks so nice. And I ended up finding the entire video about the artwork that was on that phone case, and I was like, okay, that's actually kind of cool. Let's try to match that with other Japanese art. And by the Great Wave, it's the one on this pattern app. That's what I'm talking about. That's the Great Wave thing. And they use it for the wave emoji. This also has the Great Wave. I used it for my Netflix also. And then here's another page I made. And it has all of my shopping on it for the most part, and all of my financial apps. I use African art. And I just thought this is either my best page or the second best. I don't know. But it looks real good. And then there's my soccer page. I'm not a soccer fan. I was just talking to one of my friends, and he was like, you should try making a soccer page. I knew this was his favorite soccer team. I only know the name of one person on this team, so I'm not like a real soccer person. But this page still looks good. And I'm going to show you briefly how I made all of my own emoji things. I'm going to go to my Fonto. And what I did was go find the background I wanted. Or I looked up astronaut with black background or planet with black background. And I got those images. And I go to, okay. I'll click on the camera in the Fonto, click on photo albums. And then I'll go to my astronaut picture. And then I'll click on the 3 dots and add images. And the image I'm gonna add is gonna be the logo to the logo of the app I'm about to put on here, which will be Pinterest again. And I wanted it to come up as white, so I looked up a white transparent Pinterest logo. And now I'm gonna have to resize it to fit the head. A little bit smaller. You have to think about it. You're going to have to zoom in on the app to get it to sit right in the shortcut. And then you want to save it as a PNG. And here's what I mean by zoom in. You know, come on, phone. You'll have to kind of zoom it in like this. It looks blurry when you do it like that, but when it gets to the actual page, you can't tell. Yeah, it's right here. See, it looks fine. What a lot of people do for their backgrounds is that they go to Pinterest and they just find one that they liked on Pinterest and use it for the background. But since I knew that I wanted each one of my pages to be different, what I did was just look up like a black background and just used it. And now I'm just going to put all of my emojis and stuff over the black background. And I can't decide if I'm going to do my first two pages, but if you have any ideas on what I should do, just leave them in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and tell me which page you thought was your personal favorite in the comments. And I'm really curious to see what y'all are going to say.